In this video, we are going to show you how to create Amazon EC2, that is, Elastic Compute Cloud Instance. An AWS EC2 instance is a virtual server, and here, you'll learn how to set up and configure the operating system and application on which your instance will run. This is what the AWS console homepage looks like. Here, you need to click on the Services button at the top left. After that, click on the All Services option. In the alphabetical services list, you need to select the EC2 option. Currently, we have not created any instance, therefore, it is showing 0 running instances. For an instance creation, click on the Launch Instance button. In step 1, you need to choose the Amazon machine image. It is a template comprising the required operating system, application server, and applications. In the list below, you can check the various type of AMIS with different operating systems and servers like macOS, Ubuntu Server, Microsoft Windows, etc. For this demo, we're going to select the Amazon Linux 2 AMI, which is also eligible for the free tier. In step 2, we'll choose the instance type. The instances are distinguished by the CPU power, memory, storage, and networking capacity. For the demonstration purpose, we'll be choosing T2 Micro. This instance will be free for the first 12 months with 750 uptime hours each month. Has one virtual CPU, and 1 GB RAM, and the internal storage type is going to be EBS. There are other types of instances as well with higher memory, CPU cores, and storage. But for time being we are choosing T2 Micro. After that, click on the Configure Instance Details button at the bottom right. In step 3, we'll configure the instance details. First, enter the number of instances. Here we'll enter 1 since we're going to launch only one instance. All other information is quite advanced, so we'll leave them as it is. Now, we'll move on to the next step. In step 4, we'll add the storage. From here, you can add the storage size for your instance. By default, you get the 8 GB, but you can extend it up to 30 GB and you won't get charged anything. This is it in this section. Now continue to the next step. In step 5, we'll add tags. This step is optional. Tags are the metadata that is used for tracking and filtering the instance. It works on the key-value pair, both of which you define. Next is going to be step 6, i.e. configure security group. A security group in EC2 is a virtual firewall that controls the incoming and outgoing traffic. As per the current security rules, anyone can access this instance that we're going to create if they have the private key file. If you don't want anyone to access this instance even though they have the private key file, then in the source field enter your system's IP address. We're going to show you how to create a private key file later, so don't fret about that. Just like this, you can create other security rules as per your requirement. Finally, we will review all the settings we created. Here, you'll be able to see all information like AMI, instance type, security groups, instance details, storage, and tags. In the last part, you need to create a new key pair and download the private key file. You can either create a new key pair or use an existing one. You can also proceed without a key pair, but it's not recommended. We'll create a new pair and give an appropriate name to it. After that, click on the Download Key Pair button. A file with .pem extension will be downloaded to your computer. You need to keep it in a secure location. Next, click on the Launch Instance button. Immediately after that, the launch will initiate. Here you will see the instance status is launching, though you can view your instance in the EC2 dashboard. Currently, the instance state is running, but the status check is still initializing. It will take up to a few minutes for completing the process. As you can see, the instance is launched and running. If we go to the EC2 dashboard, you can see the number of running instances is now 1. In order to stop the instance, click on the Instance State drop-down option at the top right and select the Stop Instance option. After confirming the instance ID, click on the Stop button. On top, you'll see the notification for the same. Again, go to the EC2 dashboard and you'll notice the number of running instances is now 0. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.